Cortez.
And I'm Tavo Roig. Welcome to this edition of WBLN for today, March 21st, 2016.
Seniors had their final encounter as Belen students this weekend. The senior encounter took place Friday and Saturday, where they reflected on the years spent at Belen. They also heard from alumni Rolly Diaz, class of 1987. The encounter finished with a barbecue with their families.
40 Belen students from 8th grade honors civics classes began their trip to Virginia and Pennsylvania with Close-Up's Foundation of a Nation program. This is the first group of Belen middle school students to experience the civic education program. Members of the 10th grade participated in their Mother and Son Day on Saturday. 10th graders celebrated Mass and ended the night with their mother-son dance.
This scene made history in Cuba. Yesterday, President Obama landed in Havana, becoming the first U.S. leader to land in the island in 88 years. The U.S. and Cuba started mending fences in 2014, after more than half a century of animosity. During his visit, Obama will meet Cuba leader Raul Castro and speak on state television. There he'll also meet Cuban dissidents and go to a baseball game between the Cuban national team and the Tampa Bay Rays. Obama is hoping to nudge Cuba to allow more democratic freedoms and become open to more American businesses, but he's also hoping to send a bigger message, that diplomacy works when dealing with U.S. foes. Obama's flying back home on Tuesday.
It's been nearly 90 years since a U.S. president stepped foot in Cuba. It is wonderful to be here. Back in 1928, President Coolidge came on a battleship. It took him 3 days to get here. It only took me 3 hours. For the first time ever, Air Force One has landed in Cuba, and this is our very first stop. So this is a historic visit, and it's a historic opportunity to engage directly with the Cuban people and to forge new agreements and commercial deals, to build new ties between our two peoples, and for me to lay out my vision for a future that's brighter than our past.
Paris terrorist attacks suspect Alaa Abdeslam was captured Friday during a Belgian police raid in Brussels, a police source told Belgian broadcaster and can affiliate CNN VTM that Abdeslam was shot in the leg and taken to the hospital VTM. Also reported a police operation was still happening at the home and 2 suspects could be inside. Earlier, the Belgian Federal Prosecutor's Office revealed the 26-year-old Abdeslam's fingerprints and DNA were found in a Brussels apartment raided 2 days earlier. 1 was killed and 2 people escaped that operation. According to authorities, the man killed by Special Forces sniper was Mohamed Belkaid, an Algerian who used the name Samir Bouzi. He is believed to have directed the November 13 Paris attacks via calls from Belgium. According to the prosecutor's office,
All right, guys, here's group for today. Congratulations to the Model UN Club on winning 7 individual awards this weekend at Boston College's Eagle MUNC. The Wolverines also won the Best Small Delegation Award. 9 members of the Belen's Troup 4666 of the International Thespian Society competed in the Florida State Thespian Festival in Tampa on March 16th to March 19th. And the results are Christian Ogado, Superior in Duet Musical. Gus Gonzalez, Excellent in Solo Musical and Ensemble Acting, Superior in Duet Musical. Kevin Lemus, Superior in Duet Acting. Daniel Martinez, Excellent in Ensemble. Javier Medeiros, Excellent in Monologues and Ensemble Acting. Christian Oreja, Superior in Duet Acting. Max Ulloa, Excellent in Ensemble Acting. Congratulations to the troupe and their sponsors, Pancho Padura and Leo Williams. Now here's who's meeting today and the next week. Now stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after these messages.
outside. Spring break's coming up. Looks like a nice forecast. Take a look at the Doppler. As you can see, some rain up north of Florida. Shouldn't really affect us later into the day, but should be good. Take a look at the highs and lows for today. As you can see, the high will be right now 72, low will be 59. Relative humidity at 44%. The winds are coming from the south-southwest at 10 miles per hour. Be partly cloudy with very minimal chance of rain. Let's take a look at the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, we'll have highs in the high 70s to low 80s and lows in the low 70s, with cloudy and minimal chance of rain throughout the next 3 days. That's all for your forecast. Now let's pass it on to Rick.
Varsity water polo team were real busy this weekend, taking part in the Gulliver International. In the first match, the Wolverines went up against Christopher Columbus. Fede Tamborel 2 goals, Chris Galliano 2 goals, Matthew Pulis 1, Alex Boza 1, Ryan Rodriguez 1, Joey Balerdi 1, Max Belisario, Norberto Menendez, Alejandro Falcon, Adrian Hernandez, all with 1 goal. Eric Labrador had 9 blocks. Final score, Belen 12, Columbus 6. In their second match, the Wolverines took on Straight Jesuit. Again, it was Fede Tamborel scoring big with 3, Pablo Curzan 3, Alex Alepuz 1, Alex Boza 1, Eric Labrador 9 saves. Belen wins 8 straight 3. This took the Wolverines into the third match against Ransom. Pablo Curzan 4 goals, Nicholas Sambarel 2 goals, Adrian Hernandez 2 goals, Alex Alepuz 5 steals, and Eric Labrador 6 saves. Final score, Belen 8, Ransom Everglades 7. Belen is now 21-0 on the season. The varsity lacrosse team lost a hard-fought battle against longtime rival Gulliver Prep. On Friday, the Wolverines were tied at half, 6 apiece, but Gulliver manages to pull away in the second half, winning 12-9. The JV and varsity lacrosse teams play at Boca. Game times are 5 and 7 p.m. The JV baseball team played a doubleheader. In Game 1, Belen Jesuit 6, Killian 4. Key performers were Alexi Agreda, Alec Rizurieta, and Kevin Martin. In Game 2, Belen Jesuit 10, Killian 3. Key performers were Rob Curbello and Dorian Gonzalez. After enduring 5 rain delays, the IMG International varsity track and field team came in 5th place. Daniel Mejia won the 110-meter hurdles. He got second in the 300-meter hurdles. Joshua Collins came in first place in the 3,200 meters and third place in the 1,600 meters. Also scoring points for the Wolverines were Luciano Betocci, Eric Labrador, Carlos Vela, Javier Fraga, and Sebastian Roa. The middle school track and field team won the All-Catholic Conference Championship. Coming in first place for the Wolverines were Daniel Venerio in the high jump and 100-meter hurdles, Austin San Juan in the 1,600, John Lee in the 1,800 meters, and Joshua Sloan in the 200 meters. 6th grade track and field capped its season by winning the All-Catholic Conference Championship. Event winners for Belen were Alfredo Huete in 100 and 200 meters, Adam Magulas in 1,600 meters and 800 meters, Carlos Morales in the high jump, and John Bohach in the discus. The team also won all 3 relays, the sprint medley, the 4x100, and the 4x400 meters. Belen has a new varsity basketball coach. The Wolverines named Gaston Chachi Rodriguez as a head coach on Friday. Coach Rodriguez is the only coach in history to lead 2 different schools to state championships. Belen is hoping Rodriguez can someday make it a third. Coach Rodriguez won state championships in 2009 at Miami Coral Reef and 2000 at Hialeah Champagnat Catholic. He spent the past 3 seasons at Coral Gables, where the Cavaliers have had a couple of regional semifinals appearances. That included a district championship the past season. Coach Roca steps down following nearly 2 decades of coaching the program. Roca led the Wolverines to 10 regional playoff appearances during his tenure. Father Willie Garcia Tuñon said, "The extraordinary success that we have enjoyed over the years is more impressive when you consider that Belen is committed to raising its student athletes throughout the years in middle school and high school. We win with what we have, and what we have, the coach." He also said Jose Roca has tirelessly built a program that nurtures athletic and academic talent from the moment the boys step onto the campus in middle school. For this, we will be eternally grateful to him. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Ricky. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for our latest news and pictures. I'm Frankie Menendez.
And I'm Tavo Roig. From everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines.